morning to all traders and welcome to today's market insights video on FX majors. Today we're going to look at euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar yen, as well as the Kiwi. Well, we've seen the dollar plummeting, right? Yesterday there was a massive drop and everything else against the dollar actually went up, including the gold, euro, pound, and also safe haven yen, as increased volumes were seen there as well. Now that suggests to me that the market is not really convinced that trade relations between the US and China are actually moving forward. So pretty much, okay, although Mr. Trump did tweet the other day and try to calm markets regarding the latest comments from Navarro, well, I don't really think that the markets took that into consideration. And the other thing that we've heard recently is that the Congress is going to provide a very big stimulus package, again, of $1 trillion or so. That doesn't seem to be really convincing the markets as well. Unless if we just look at the stocks are keep rising, and that might be one of the reasons also why the dollar is actually losing its steam, because all the flows getting out of the dollar, getting into the equities as well as other risk assets. Now, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and start with the euro dollar. I'm looking at this RSI signal down here, indicating that we're going to probably see more downside, okay? We've seen an ABC move over here. To me, that seems like a double zigzag over here. We've probably completed W wave X, and from there we're going to start moving low for W, and that, of course, in the intermediate, in the minor degree, will also be a W, X, and Y, because we do expect, if you recall, in the medium term, prices to move below the previous low created in 2020. That's below 106, 105. So that would support this idea. Otherwise, well, we could see another move to the upside, okay, but we wouldn't want to see that breaking above the 78.6, which is 113.70 also, okay? So that would be my last validation level for the move to the downside. If we get a break above 113.71, chances of breaking to new highs will increase, and that would mean that potentially we're going to turn this into an impulsive move to the upside, which would suggest we've had 1, 2, we're going for wave 3, then we're going to get 4 and a 5, okay? Because over here, this structure suggests that we are on the minute degree 4 wave as we speak, and we just ended 4, and we're going to move up impulsively with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to take out 3, then 4 and 5, and you know the rest. Now on dollar yen, we've seen a very good decline yesterday on dollar yen, on yen flows, as well as dollar decline, to be honest. Well, I changed my view, guys, to be honest. I'm looking at this now with a different eye. I think this is a W, this is a triple zigzag, right? Which means W, X, Y, X, we're going to see a Y. Now, that assumes, of course, we're not going to break below the previous X, okay? That's 106 or so. The miss, as well, we missed it, was a double bottom, and we'll start seeing prices now moving higher, and this high could potentially take us to 111.70 and even higher, okay? Now this ABC, to be honest, we might have not ended, so we might see prices still doing another move to the downside, because that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth wave is still, it could still come into play. That would suggest to me we're going to go perhaps below 105.90, 4 false break, and then start moving higher. We could literally get down to the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement around 145.002. If we break below that, then most likely we're going to see, well, this potential move, which seems to suggest that this is an ABC, okay, instead, and this is an impulse to the downside, a correction, and we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? That could take us literally to 103.4 or so, but we're definitely going to break below the 105, 205, and that would also be below the 78.6 Fibonacci extension of waves A and B, okay? Pound, quickly, we talked about this ABC correction being part of primary B and then moving to the downside, right? I look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, WXY, and then we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, this ABC, I'm sorry, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, in an ending triangle. Okay, open triangle. So ignore this labeling. That should be -1, -2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, but regardless, we are looking at this then reaching the 130 at least, and perhaps even taking out the descending trend line, which means, I mean, we could see this becoming an ABC over here, right? Because it is indeed an ending triangle. So no, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, if we struggle to get higher than 126.90 or so, then most likely we're going to turn lower. That would suggest that this is an ABC, right? And we've ended up here instead, okay? Which means that is the end. And then we're moving down impulsively. This is 1, 2. This could be 3 because it's still a 100 Fibonacci extension at 123.36. But I mean, if we're going to see a reversal, wave 3 tends to be longer than that. So I believe we're going to move lower with wave 3 being around 121 or so, and this being pretty much a multi-structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to move down. We're going to move for 4 and 5. And quickly on Kiwi as well. Well, it looks like to me that this is the end of this ABC as well, because this is minor wave 4, and we're looking now for minor wave 5. Yeah. And that means that we've done wave 1 here. This is an impulsive move to the upside. An ABC with a big triangle for wave 2. We're going to see 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then of course this will be, well, you know, 3 will be here, 4 here, and 5 down below the 0.54 or so for a fresh low, right? The signal we'll get on the RSI is not really convincing, but I don't really think that we're going to cross above the 65.80. If we do, this will actually invalidate the whole move to the downside as impulsive, and it will become corrective. The other scenario is that we are indeed moving impulsively to the upside, and this is simply a part of wave 4 correction. Okay, so it could be ABC and we're moving up impulsively, or it could be ABC, W, and then X, and then Y a little bit lower down, okay, and then move up impulsively. So this second view, of course, would suggest that prices could go even down to the 0.6175. Okay, so this will be all for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.